Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. In our previous lecture, we studied about laws of chemical combination. I hope you all have understood all 5 laws of combination. And you all also have tried questions related to these laws. So today we are starting with new topic, that is Dalton atomic theory. As you all know, matter is made up of very small individual particles which are known as atom. And the concept of atom, firstly given by a Greek philosopher Democritus. But the first scientific theory regarding structure of matter and the experimental facts, how elements different from one another, how do elements combine to form compounds, and why a compound different from a mixture, and to explain the different laws of chemical combination, is given by the scientist John Dalton in 1808, and his theory is now known as Dalton's atomic theory. The main point of this theory are as follows. The first main point is matter is made up of extremely small individual particles known as atoms. Matters सबसे small particle atom से मिलके बनेंगे. Second, atoms of same element are identical in all respect, that is size, shape and mass. सेम एलिमेंट के जितने भी एटम्स होंगे सबका साइज, शेप, मास सब में वो सेम होंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम गोल्ड रिंग की बात करें तो गोल्ड में के जितने भी एटम्स हैं उन सबका साइज, शेप, मास वो सब सेम होगा. बट अगर हम गोल्ड और सिल्वर दो डिफरेंट रिंग्स लेते हैं तो दोनों के एटम्स, उनका साइज और शेप भी डिफरेंट होगा. तो हमारा जो थर्ड पोस्टुलेट है, डेट इज एटम ऑफ डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स हैव डिफरेंट मास, साइज एंड ऑल्सो पोसेस डिफरेंट केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. फोर्थ, एटम्स ऑफ द सेम or different element combine to form compound atoms, which is now known as molecules. For example, atoms of hydrogen and oxygen combine together in a fixed ratio by mass and formed a water molecule. Next postulate, when atoms combine with one another to form molecules, they do so in a simple whole number ratio such as 1:1, 2:1, 2:3 and so on. Next postulate, atoms of two elements may combine in different ratios to form more than one compound. For example, carbon combined with oxygen to form carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, and in carbon monoxide the combining ratio is 1:1, and in carbon dioxide the combining ratio of carbon and oxygen is 1:2. Next, atom is the smallest particle that takes part in a chemical reaction. Last postulate, an atom can neither be created nor be destroyed. So Dalton atomic theory was the first milestone towards the inner structure of matter. But there are some drawbacks of Dalton's atomic theory. Main limitation is it explains the law of chemical combination by mass but fail to explain the law of gaseous volume. Next, it could not explain why atoms of different element have different masses, size, valencies etc. इसके पोस्टुलेट के अकॉर्डिंग डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स का जो मास है, साइज है, शेप है वो डिफरेंट होगी, बट क्यों होगी उसने उसको एक्सप्लेन नहीं किया. It could not explain why do atoms of the same or different element combine at all to form molecule. Fourth limitation is it failed to explain what is the nature of binding force between atoms and molecule which account for the existence of matter in three states, that is solid, liquid and gases. And next limitation is it makes no distinction between ultimate particle of an element or a compound. So to overcome these limitations, Dalton atomic theory undergo radical changes. Now it is known as modern atomic theory or modified Dalton atomic theory. So the main points of modern atomic theory are: now atom is no longer considered to be individual. According to Dalton, atom is the smallest individual particle, but now according to modern atomic theory, atom is no longer considered to be individual, as it is made up of electrons, protons, neutrons, etc. Second, atom of the same element may have different atomic mass. According to Dalton atomic theory, atoms of same elements have same mass. But modern atomic theory says atoms of same element may have different atomic mass, and such atoms are known as isotope. For example, atoms of hydrogen may have atomic mass 1 AMU, 2 AMU, 3 AMU. AMU is atomic mass unit. Similarly, chlorine have two isotopes of chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Third, atoms of different elements may have same atomic mass, and these atoms are known as isobar. For example, atoms of calcium and argon have same atomic mass, that is 40 atomic mass unit. Fourth postulate of modern atomic theory is the ratio in which the different atoms combine with one another may be fixed and integral, but may not always be simple. According to Dalton atomic theory, atoms of same or different elements combine to form molecule always in a simple whole number ratio. But मॉडर्न एटॉमिक थ्योरी कहती है कि जो रेशो है वो फिक्स हो सकती है, बट जरूरी नहीं है कि रेशो सिंपल हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन अ केन शुगर हैविंग फॉर्मूला C12H22O11, रेशो इन विच कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन कंबाइन इज 12, 22 and 11. That is a fixed ratio but not simple. Fifth, atom is the smallest particle that takes part in a chemical reaction. Sixth postulate is atom is no longer indestructible. For example, in nuclear reactions, atoms of an element may be changed into another. For example, atom of nitrogen can be changed into oxygen by bombardment with alpha rays. So this was all about Dalton's atomic theory and its limitations. Our next topic is Avogadro's hypothesis. Avogadro hypothesis is basically a modified form of Berzelius law. Berzelius was a chemist who tried to correlate between Dalton's atomic theory and Gay-Lussac law of gaseous volume. अभी हमने लास्ट टॉपिक में डाल्टन्स एटॉमिक थ्योरी के बारे में पढ़ा और इसकी लिमिटेशंस भी की। तो एक लिमिटेशन इसकी थी दैट डाल्टन एटॉमिक थ्योरी इज एबल टू एक्सप्लेन और एबल टू गिव साइंटिफिक एक्सप्लेनेशन about law of chemical combination by mass, but it gets failed to explain law of gaseous volume. बर्जेलियस ने बेसिकली इन दोनों के बीच में रिलेशन फाइंड आउट किया। तो डाल्टन्स एटॉमिक थ्योरी के अकॉर्डिंग एलिमेंट्स कंबाइन विथ वन अनदर इन अ सिंपल होल नंबर एटॉमिक रेशो टू फॉर्म कंपाउंड. And according to Gay-Lussac law of gaseous volume, gases always combine with one another in a simple ratio by volume. So Berzelius ने कहा there must be some relation between volume of a gas and number of atoms it contain, and he has given his theory on the basis of this assumption. And according to Berzelius hypothesis or Berzelius law, equal volume of all gases under similar condition of temperature and pressure contain equal number of atoms. अगर हम different gases लें और सबका volume same लें और atmospheric conditions भी हमारी similar हो, then all the gases contain equal number of atoms. Let us apply this Berzelius hypothesis to the gaseous reaction. Gaseous reaction is when hydrogen gas react with chlorine gas, then they form hydrogen chloride gas. So in symbolic form, when 1 mole of H2 gas react with 1 mole of Cl2 gas, then they form 2 moles of HCl gas. And according to Gay-Lussac law, when gases combine, they always combine in a simple whole number ratio of their volume. So whole number ratio of volume, so according to this, 1 volume of hydrogen combined with 1 volume of chlorine to form 2 volumes of HCl. Now Berzelius says equal volume of all gases contain equal volume of atoms. So if 1 volume of hydrogen gas contain n atoms of hydrogen, so 1 volume of chlorine also contain n atoms, and 2 volume of HCl become 2n compound atom. Compound atom यहाँ पे क्यों लिखा? Because when atoms combine together then they form a compound atom or a molecule. अब अगर हमें इसको 1 compound atom में convert करना है, then we have to divide the whole with 2n. तो यहाँ से ये क्या बनेगा? n by 2n atoms of hydrogen react with n by 2n atoms of chlorine and form 1 compound atom of hydrogen chloride gas. Or we can say that half atom of hydrogen gas react with half atom of chlorine gas and to form 1 compound atom of hydrogen chloride gas, which is a direct contradict with Dalton's atomic theory. Because according to Dalton's atomic theory, atom is an ultimate particle and are indivisible. So these half atoms are not possible according to Dalton's. So this hypothesis was rejected. तो इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए फर्दर जो नेक्स्ट साइंटिस्ट आए वो थे एवोगैड्रो. एवोगैड्रो solved this problem by clearly distinguish between 2 ultimate particle of matter, that is atom and a molecule. According to him, atom is the smallest particle of an element which can take part in a chemical reaction. It may or may not be capable of independent existence. And a molecule is the smallest particle of an element or a compound which is capable of independent एग्जिस्टेंस। ये अभी हमने लास्ट वीडियोस में भी किया था। व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एटम और मोलिक्यूल? एटम एंड मोलिक्यूल बोथ आर स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल ऑफ एन एलिमेंट, बट जो बेसिक डिफरेंस है, एटम इंडिपेंडेंटली एग्जिस्ट कर भी सकता है और नहीं भी, बट मोलिक्यूल ऑलवेज एग्जिस्ट इंडिपेंडेंटली। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब जैसे सोडियम एटम है, इट कैन एग्जिस्ट इंडिपेंडेंटली, बट अगर हम हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, क्लोरीन एटम्स की बात करें, ये इस फॉर्म में एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेंगे। दे ऑलवेज एग्जिस्ट इन देयर मोलिक्यूल फॉर्म, दैट इज H2 गैस, Cl2O2 गैस। ठीक है, तो अब जो बर्जेलियस ने अपनी हाइपोथेसिस दी थी, दैट इज बिटवीन गैसियस वॉल्यूम एंड एटम्स। अब गे-लुसाक लॉ ऑफ गैसियस वॉल्यूम में हम गैस की स्टडी करेंगे, तो जितनी भी जनरली गैसेस हैं, दे ऑलवेज एग्जिस्ट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ मोलिक्यूल, नॉट एटम्स। एज वी नो, smallest particle of a gas can exist independently in the form of molecule, not atoms. So, volume of a gas must be related with molecule, not atom. तो यहाँ से फर्दर एवोगैड्रो ने अपना लॉ दिया। अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम, इक्वल वॉल्यूम ऑफ ऑल गैसेस अंडर सिमिलर कंडीशन ऑफ टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर कंटेन इक्वल नंबर ऑफ molecule. Now let's take the same example. When one volume of hydrogen gas react with one volume of chlorine gas, then they form two volume of HCl gas. Now according to Avogadro, equal volume of all gases under similar condition of temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecule. So if one volume contain n molecules, similarly one volume of chlorine also contain n molecule, and two volume of hydrogen chloride contain 2n molecule or compounded. तो यहाँ से जब हम वन मोलिक्यूल में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, देन वी डिवाइड द होल विथ 2n, देन इट बिकम n बाय 2n। अगर हम करते हैं, देन इट बिकम हाफ मोलिक्यूल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन गैस रिएक्ट विथ हाफ मोलिक्यूल ऑफ क्लोरीन गैस एंड फॉर्म वन मोलिक्यूल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस. So here half molecule of hydrogen is possible because molecules are made up of atoms. So half molecule of hydrogen contain one atom of hydrogen, or we can say that one molecule of H2 gas contain two atoms of hydrogen. Similarly, half molecule of chlorine contain one atom of chlorine. So this lies according to Dalton's atomic theory. Next, applications of Avogadro's law. First application is, it helps us in the calculation of atomicity of elementary gases. Atomicity of an elementary substance is defined as the number of atoms of the element present in one molecule of the substance. एक मोलिक्यूल में जितने भी एटम्स प्रेजेंट है एलिमेंट के, दैट इज नोन एज इट्स एटोमिसिटी. For example, atomicity of oxygen. Oxygen contain one molecule of oxygen contain two atoms of oxygen. So its atomicity is 2. Ozone, formula of ozone is O3. So it contain 3 atoms of oxygen. So its atomicity become 3. Similarly, atomicity of nitrogen dioxide. It contains 1 atom of nitrogen and 2 atoms of oxygen. So its atomicity become 3. Atomicity of ammonia. It contains 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen. So its atomicity become 4. Second, it helps us to find the relationship between molecular mass and vapor density of a gas. So what do you mean by vapor density of a gas? Vapor density basically a density of the gas with respect to density of hydrogen. So as we know, density is mass by volume. So density of gas, we can write it as mass of certain volume of the gas at standard temperature and pressure. Similarly, density of hydrogen, we can write it as mass of same volume of hydrogen at standard temperature and pressure. STP means standard conditions of temperature and pressure. यहाँ पे हमने सेम वॉल्यूम क्यों लिया? बिकॉज यहाँ पे हम एवोगैड्रो लॉ की एप्लीकेशन ये कर रहे हैं. तो एवोगैड्रो के अकॉर्डिंग ऑल इक्वल वॉल्यूम ऑफ ऑल गैसेस कंटेन इक्वल नंबर ऑफ मोलिक्यूल्स. तो हमें वॉल्यूम सेम रखना है. तो अगर वॉल्यूम सेम है देन दे ऑल्सो कंटेन सेम नंबर ऑफ मोलिक्यूल्स. तो सर्टेन वॉल्यूम में अगर हम n मोलिक्यूल्स कंसिडर करें तो वी कैन राइट इट एज मास ऑफ n मोलिक्यूल्स ऑफ gas. So mass of hydrogen, volume of hydrogen also contain n molecules. तो यहाँ पे mass of n molecules of the gas divided by mass of n molecules of the hydrogen. n molecules same number of molecule है. अगर हम दोनों को n से divide कर दें then they become 1. तो we can also write it as mass of 1 molecule of the gas divided by mass of 1 molecule of H2. And we know 1 molecule of mass which is known as molecular mass. तो हाइड्रोजन के एक एटम का जो मास है that is its atomic mass. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. तो molecular mass of hydrogen become 2. तो vapor density of a gas become molecular mass divided by 2. Molecular mass, mass of 1 molecule of a gas is its molecular mass and mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen is 2. तो यहाँ से molecular mass become equal to 2 into vapor density. So what is formula between molecular mass and vapor density? Molecular mass is twice of vapor density of a gas. Third application of Avogadro law is to find the relation between mass and volume of a gas. From second application, we conclude that molecular mass is 2 into vapor density. So vapor density is density of a gas at standard condition of temperature and pressure divided by vapor density is density of the gas divided by density of hydrogen, or we can also write it as mass of certain volume of the gas at STP divided by mass of same volume of hydrogen at standard temperature and pressure. तो जो सेम वॉल्यूम है वो हमने 1 लीटर ले लिया. तो वी कैन राइट वेपर डेंसिटी ऑल्सो एज mass of 1 liter of the gas at STP divided by mass of 1 liter of hydrogen at STP. We already know that mass of 1 liter of hydrogen at standard condition of temperature and pressure is 0.089 gram. तो जब हम इसे सोल्व करेंगे then it become 22.4. तो यहाँ से मोलिकुलर मास बिकम इक्वल टू 22.4 इंटू मास ऑफ 1 लीटर ऑफ द गैस एट स्टैंडर्ड टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर. और मास ऑफ 1 को अगर 22.4 से मल्टीप्लाई करें देन वी कैन से दैट मोलिकुलर मास इज इक्वल टू मास ऑफ 22.4 लीटर ऑफ द गैस एट स्टैंडर्ड टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर. सो 22 liter of any gas at standard temperature and pressure weigh equal to the molecular mass of the gas expressed in grams. And this is also known as gram molecular volume law because it explains the relationship between mass and volume. अब यहाँ पे हमने स्टैंडर्ड कंडीशंस की बात की. सो व्हाट इज स्टैंडर्ड कंडीशंस ऑफ टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर? एक बार ये भी कर लेते हैं. जो टेम्परेचर की स्टैंडर्ड कंडीशन होंगी, दैट इज स्टैंडर्ड टेम्परेचर इज 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस एंड प्रेशर इज 1 एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. तो जब प्रेशर 1 एटमॉस्फेयर होगा और टेम्परेचर 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस होगा तब हम गैस का वॉल्यूम लेंगे 22.4 लीटर. Nowadays pressure is standard pressure is taken as 1 bar. So 1 bar, as we know, 1 bar pressure is smaller than 1 atmospheric pressure. So when standard pressure is taken as 1 bar and temperature 0 degree Celsius, then volume is slightly greater than 22.4 liter, that is 22.7 liter. Hope you understood the concept. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.